Hi, and welcome to another episode of the English Knowledge Fundamentals Academy. Today, we're still studying the word knowledge, and one of the words that comes up in knowledge is force. So, force 1 in physics, defined by Newton as that which changes or tends to produce change of motion in a body on which it acts. More recently defined as the rate per unit of length at which energy is transferred or transformed. Right, that's force. Let's just reflect for a few minutes. We'll just reflect that. Then we'll come on with the next word. I'll read that again actually. Force 1 in physics, defined by Newton as that which changes or tends to produce change of motion in a body on which it acts. More recently defined as the rate per unit of length at which energy is transferred or transformed. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the next word now. The next word is latent. Right, latent means hidden, concealed, dormant, present, but not fully developed and apparent. I'll read that again. Latent, hidden, concealed, dormant, present, but not fully developed and apparent. Okay, let's just reflect on that for a minute or two. Alright, let's move on to the next word. Inherent. Inherent means naturally and inseparably associated with. Naturally and inseparably associated with. Right, I'll give you a few seconds on that. Really, you should be looking these words up in the dictionary yourself. You should force, latent, and inherent. Those words you should be looking up yourself. I mean, I should be typing this up, but I can't be bothered. It takes far too long to be typing this up, and I haven't got time for that. You have to put some effort in yourself. If you don't, you'll just be a fucking vegetable with Alzheimer's and die a miserable way. Bothered? I'm not going to do that. You will. Right, let's move on to the next word. Tendency. Process of tending towards. Inclination, bent, drift, trend. Tend to move, be directed in a certain direction. Oh yeah, tend is the root word of tendency. That's why I put tend there. Tend to is the second definition of tend. To move, be directed in a certain direction. Tendency, process of tending towards. Inclination, bent, drift, trend. Alright, let's just think about that for a minute or two. Right, now we're going to move on to the next word. Succession. Act or process of succeeding or following. A, in office, employment, etc. Then the root word of succeeding is succeed. So succeed 1, to follow, come, occur, appear after, contrasted with precede. Alright, let's read that again. Succeed 1, to follow, come, occur, appear after, contrasted with precede. So if you succeed, it's like, say if I'm doing this DJing business in this flat, if I moved out and I got someone else to take over, they would succeed me. Let's see if we can explain some of these words. Let's see if we can do it. Force. I mean, force is when you push something. It's energy, isn't it? It's like It's what it says. It says defined by Newton as that which changes or tends to produce change of motion. So it changes of motion. If this is like that, the motion is stationary. If I go like that, I've just moved it. That's what he's going on about. Change of motion. That's a change of motion. So latent, hidden, concealed, dormant, present but not fully developed and apparent. Well, concealed and hidden are very similar words. It's a bit like esoteric messages. Concealed means like, for example, in the news, when they said that Germany was insolvent to Britain or Britain was insolvent to Germany, that's concealing the truth in the news. They do this all the time. If you see a word in the news that you don't know what it means, you've either got to look it up or message through to me. Message through the word. There's so many ways you can message me. WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, you can leave a comment on. You can do anything. There's so many ways to get a message through. I mean, people are not using technology properly. Anyway, let's carry on with this. So we've done succession, we've done succeed. Constituent. 1. Forming part of, being an element in helping to compose whole component. Constituent. 1. Forming part of, being an element in helping to compose whole component. We're constituents in this country of Parliament, but together we all make Parliament. We all are Parliament together. The whole country, every single person. So we're all constituents of Parliament. Even the MPs are constituents as well. Really, they're part of it, and so it says forming part of. So even an MP is a constituent as well. Substances. Substance. Philosophy. The underlying permanent reality and cause of all outward phenomena. The subject, essence, reality of anything in which properties, accidents, attributes inhere. Substances. Substance. In philosophy, the underlying permanent reality and cause of all outward phenomena. The subject, essence. That's a tough word. We're going to study this one, substances. We're going to break that one down in more detail. Alright. Okay, that's the last word for now. Alright, thank you very much for watching.